Hello learners, welcome back to the channel Economics at Ease. And if you are preparing for class 12 exams, then this revision series is exactly what you need. In this series, we will revise every important chapter in a short exam-oriented format. So today's chapter, what we are going to start is national income and related aggregates. In this video, we will revise almost all the important concepts. Okay, few concepts today we will take and solve the most frequently asked examination questions. As you can see the heading here, that is basic concepts and 1 mark each questions, along with their answers and solutions. So if you want detailed conceptual explanations and numericals, the complete playlist is already available on this channel, that is Economics at Ease. You can watch those videos after this revision for in-depth understanding. Now let's begin here. First of all, the introduction. Now, in introduction, it is states here, what do you mean the term national income? So here you can answer here like this. National income accounting measures the total value of goods and services as a country in a country produces in a year. It tells us how big the economy is, how fast is it growing, and how income is distributed across household, firms, and government. Okay. So national income, in short, we can say it is a sum of factors incomes earned by the normal residents of a country during an accounting year. Okay, now the 1 mark question, the basic concepts here, what you can do. That is, first of all, the question is stock versus flow. Okay, so stock is quantity measured at a point of time. Okay, so it is measured, it is measured at a particular point of time, whereas flow is measured over a period of time. Now, example of a stock is wealth, capital, money supply and flow, income, investment, and national income. Now, trick to remember here, income is a flow because it is always per year or per month, and wealth is a stock because it is measured as on a date. Okay. Now, nature of concept of stock is it is fixed concept. Okay, static concept of for the stock, and flow, it is a dynamic concept that keeps on changing. Okay. Now, example, you can say here stock may we have already given this, but you can also write for the stock population of India as on 31st 3. That means date is mentioned. Okay. Now, for example, wherever the term you will find during क्या है एक आपका trick है ये, that is a flow concept. Okay. Then total number of Maruti cars in Delhi is an example of a stock, whereas Maruti cars manufactured during January 2026. Okay, that is going to be a flow concept. Okay, understood? Now, the next is final goods versus intermediate goods. Now, here final goods means refers to those goods which are used either for consumption or for investment, right? And they are not resold or further processed, included in national income. So final goods are always included in national income, whereas intermediate goods, they are used as raw material for further production or resale, and they are excluded from national income to avoid double counting. More difference between the more points for the difference between are as follows. That is, they are ready. Final goods are ready for use by their final users, and no value has to be added to the final goods, right? And intermediate goods, they are not ready for use. It means they have to go for several processes. Okay. Now, for final goods, they have already crossed the production boundary, whereas intermediate goods, they are still within the production boundary. Now, example, we can understand it here. Final goods means, for example, milk purchased by household for consumption. Okay. And for intermediate good example, milk used in a dairy shop for resale. Okay. I hope it is quite clear now. Now, the next topic is consumption goods versus capital goods. Okay. Now, consumption goods means they are directly satisfy human wants, for example, food and clothes. And consumption goods are further categorized as durable goods, semi-durable goods, non-durable goods, and services. Whereas capital goods are what? That is those final goods which help with the production of other goods and services. That is, they are durable, used in production, subject to depreciation. Okay. So capital goods में क्या होगा? Depreciation जरूर होगा. For example, machinery and tools. Okay. And consumption goods, they do not promote production capacity, whereas capital goods, they help in raising production capacity. Okay. Then expected life. Under the category of consumption goods, most of the consumption goods have limited expected life, whereas in capital goods, they have generally an expected life of more than 1 year. Okay. And nature of expenditure, that is consumption goods. Expenditure on consumption good is termed as consumption expenditure, whereas capital goods, the expenditure on capital good is termed as investment expenditure. Now, one more topic is there. That is the gross investment, depreciation, and net investment. So we will come to know the meaning of this. If you want to calculate net investment, then net investment is equals to gross investment minus depreciation, and other name for depreciation is consumption of fixed capital. Now, what is the meaning of depreciation? It is the normal wear and tear of fixed capital during production and the loss in the value due to expected obsolescence. Okay. Now, gross investment, in short, I can say the value of an asset before depreciation is the gross investment, and net investment, in short, we I can just explain here, value of an asset after depreciation, okay, is net investment. Fine here. So I hope you understand it very well. And in this video help you, if this video help you revise the chapter quickly, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Economics at Ease. The complete detailed playlist for national income related aggregate is already available on this channel. If you want concept wise explanations, solve numericals, and previous year questions, make sure to watch that playlist after this revision. Also turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the upcoming revision videos on every class 12th macroeconomics chapter. Thank you for watching. See you in the next revision video. Happy learning. Thank you.